Hi, Mary.
Mary OC.
Mary
O'Connor.
Hi, Mary.
Mary
O'Connor.
Mary, a happy senior honoring.
Dude, rip Spanish class. That was like the one time a week I would indefinitely see you, and now it's over and it's hard to do Spanish online.
I think, honestly, one of the saddest things for me that, like, once I got home and I was like, oh my gosh, I missed out on this because of the virus. One of the saddest things was honestly the fact that you and Natalia and you were gonna start eating dinner every Monday.
You and Natalia were the ones that were guiding me along when I was first getting my talitha kum.
You were one of the people who inspired me to join DOZ because at first I was insecure about my more reserved personality, and I kind of thought that DOZ was all like really like bubbly personalities, really loud, like always a center of attention. And then as I was thinking and praying about joining, I just realized that there were girls in Household that were more like my personality, and they just added so much to Household and made it a mixing pot of personalities that were different but still had similar goals. And I don't know, just being rooted through the covenant is just a beautiful way to unite people, no matter how loud or how reserved they are.
I knew that you were just an incredible person, but it really wasn't until we were working on our exegesis. I don't know if that's the plural of that word, but we were working on those, and it was like 4 a.m. and we just talked about so much, and I feel like we did that multiple nights actually in the fishbowl. And I just realized, like, wow, like, not only is Mary an incredible person, but she's like someone that I want to have in my life forever. Like, I want to have this person in my life forever. And like, I just knew, like, this is someone that I want to be around. This is someone that I want to be more like.
I just want to thank you for all the ways you lifted up the community. I'm so thankful that I got to know you on retreat and get to have a conversation with you.
So thank you for being rooted in this covenant. Thank you for pouring yourself into Household. Thank you for always bringing such a beautiful, gentle, light presence, for lifting us up, for being so positive all the time.
Thank you so much for your joy and your light that you brought to Household. I feel like we just barely had any time together. It just went by so quickly, and I wish we would have had more time to get to know each other, but I just want to affirm you and your angelic sweetness. The Lord's definitely blessed you with that.
And I'm just glad that I got to know you and your sass and your humor, but most importantly, I got to be led by you in a Bible study, and I got to see you do what you're passionate about, and I'm so glad for that.
You are just such a kind person. You're just so kind-hearted, and I look up to you a lot for that.
You brought so much joy to Household.
Mary, you're hysterical.
You are the most sweet and gentle soul I've ever met. It's been a blessing to get to know you this semester.
You were someone I could trust, and that when I looked at you, there was just all love.
You being in Household has been a huge joy for me, even though we haven't been super close. Your presence brings me a lot of joy.
I just want to say thank you for all the ways that you guide me closer to Christ.
Your heart for serving is so bright.
I love you, and literally just every time I saw you, I just felt sisterhood in your eyes.
I am going to miss you so much. Just very thankful for your presence at Commitments, and just for the joy and the love that you share with each of us.
You are such a sweet soul.
You are one of the sweetest, most kind-hearted people that I have ever met, and I am so thankful that I get to call you my sister.
Just know that you have had such an impact on our sisterhood, and you've impacted me.
And I really just want to say thank you for always loving me so well and just encouraging me to carry on in household and just to follow the Father more deeply and intently.
You're like literally a light. You're so precious, and your presence was like, it's so peaceful and calming and cute.
And you are such a woman, and you're so gentle, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. What a gentle feminine heart that you have, and I'm so grateful to have gotten to see you in just various different ways, like whether it be in like a catechetical like setting, or like a Bible study that you're leading, or within households. There's so much to you, and there's so much that you're going to bring to the world.
Mary, you are going to be an amazing catechist. You are going to bring so many people to the Lord in whatever way that He calls you to.
I just want to say that I admire you so deeply, and I love you so much as a sister. Thank you for teaching me everything about following the Lord more intently and deeply. I just want to thank you for that.
You are such a joy, Mary, and I'm very thankful that I got to spend my first couple of months with you here at Franciscan.
And I just want to say I'm praying for you, and I just know God has so much goodness in store for you. As you go out into the world, you are kind and beautiful and strong, and I know you're going to make such an incredible difference in the world. So, love you, praying for you, my sister.
I'm sorry I had to say goodbye like this. I wish I could just give you a hug.
So I'm like so grateful to share in this sisterhood with you, and just know that like you're gonna be in my prayers, and I know that this isn't gonna be the last time we see each other. So love you, girl.
So I'm so grateful to be sending you out with this little video. So I love you. Peace.
I'll miss you. I can't wait to see all of the beautiful things that you bring glory to and sing. God bless you. I'll be praying for you always. I love and I miss you, and may God grant you peace. Love you, sister.
I'm so excited to see the ways that the Lord is going to work in you. I know it's going to bring Him glory. Mary O'Connor, you are the glory of God, and I will your good.
I will miss you a lot, and you are the glory of God, and I will your good.
I hope you know how much you will be missed. You are the glory of God, and I will your good.
I love you. You are the glory of God, and I will your good, Mary.
I'm really sad that you're graduating and that I missed out on a month and a half of getting to live life with you. I know that this isn't goodbye though. I know that we will definitely see each other again, graduation, weddings, etc. But just know that I love you a lot, and I look up to you so much, and I am always here for you, and I will always love you, Mary. Always. I can't wait to see what the Lord does with your life. I love you, sister. You are the glory of God, and I will your good.
And I can't wait to see where the Lord leads you. Mary, you're the glory of God, and I will your good.
I really hope my dog does not bark during this. Mary, it hurts me a little that I can't see your face while I'm reading this letter. It hurts me a lot that we didn't know that ice cream run we made a week into Lent, when we had both given up sweets, would be our last, at least at Franciscan. Mary, when I think about you and all that you are, all the little nooks and crannies that make Mary Mary, when I really just sit and think about you, my eyes begin to well up and I can't help but cry. I was crying when I wrote this last night. It's like looking at a piece of art that has you so awestruck you tear up, because you're like, how in the heck did someone create that from nothing? Sometimes I'm seriously like, Lord, wow. Just wow. Mary, what a gift you've given us. I remember when you intented in the Tommy lobby with Maddie. I barely knew you, but something in my heart just said, oh baby, I would love to walk to Zion with this woman. It's wild to think that you're my little Mary, because you're always teaching me how to love better. I wanted to share just a few ways you've taught me this. You've taught me the importance of receptivity and love. From the moment I became your big, you had this readiness about you that was so open to receiving whatever I had to share with you. You took the little humble pieces of wisdom I had about what it means to be a daughter of Zion, and you cherished every word and received everything with a wide open heart, even though half the time I felt like you already knew what I was going to say. You are never afraid to say when you need a hug or just someone to be with. Your heart is like the tomb where Jesus laid, always open wide for the world to see the miracle He is working in you. You also have a heart that is always seeking to praise and give thanks. Your life is not easy, Mary. There is so much that you are always taking on as a daughter, a sister, and a friend. In the midst of the storms and chaos that seem to pop up in your life a lot, you just keep giving. Things could be going to shit, but you might be really suffering, but you always have this constant peace about you that finds something to give thanks for. I could keep going about ways that you have helped me to love better, but I want to share one more. You have shown me that in loving another, I have to be willing to be vulnerable and uncomfortable. When we were going through formation, I was always a little afraid to open up too much. I didn't want the sharing of my woundedness to take away from your time to be open. However, as our sisterhood has deepened and strengthened with time, you have shown me the importance of opening up and sharing the parts of me that I'm ashamed of, angry at, the parts of me that I would rather just pretend did not exist. You've shown me how important it is to jump into the uncomfortableness and bring to light what I'd rather keep in the dark with someone who loves me. In doing this, we realize how not alone we really are. We realize that our messiness and our mistakes do not change the fact that we are worthy of love and worthy of wholeness. Your vulnerability with me, Mary, and your openness to receive the worst parts of me and love me all the more in this. In this, you have given me one of the greatest examples of the Father's healing love that I might ever experience on this earth. I love you so much, Mary. I will miss linking arms in the ice cream aisle at Kroger. I'll miss wearing each other's coats around campus. I'll miss looking at each other and smiling whenever we start singing the Thousands of Angels part of the household song. I'll miss dancing like crazy women outside of my car late at night at our secret spot. I'll miss our talks about our plans on Thursday and just showing up at your height at any hour of the day. It's going to be weird without you next year, Mary. I know there are times I'm going to be sad, then angry, then sad, and I'm gonna wish I could flop on your bed and give you a big fat hug. This is just inevitable. But Mary, you'll always be my sister. And until we're together again, I know right where I can find you. In His gaze of love.